Arisham, the people are killing each other. Let me just...
There will be no interfering.
Okay. Man, atomic bombs are getting dropped. People are going to...
I said no interfering.
Okay. There are racial and religious wars. Let me just...
No interfering.
Okay. Hey look, a strange dog on the beach.
Kill it with all your powers.
Hello and welcome to Package for me from who? Hans Zimmer? There a doctor in the house? Oh wait. Hello everyone and welcome to my series High or Dry. This time we have MCU's 26th installment, Eternals. This film's plot. In 5000 BC, 10 super-powered Eternals, Ajax, Circe, Icarus, Kingo, Sprite, Phastos, Makari, Druig, Gilgamesh, and Thena are sent by the celestial Arisham to Earth on their starship, the Domo, to exterminate the invasive deviants. The last of the deviants are killed in 1521, and the group's opinions differ over their continued responsibilities and their relationship with humankind. Over the next 500 years, they mostly live apart from each other, awaiting Arisham's return. Eternals is directed by Chloe Zhao, last year's Oscar winner for the film Nomadland. Beautiful movie. It is the third Academy winner to direct an MCU movie. The first being Joe Johnston after winning his special effects Oscar for Raiders of the Lost Ark, and he continued to direct Captain America, the First Avenger. Second in line is Taika Waititi for his Oscar for directing Jojo Rabbit. After that, he directed Thor Ragnarok. God, f***ing brilliant movie. And this time, after the Oscar for Nomadland, Chloe Zhao directs Eternals. Let's see how that works out. 10 years ago, we saw the Avengers. There are 5 new superheroes, but we got acquainted with them in their origin movies several years before. So there was a build-up. So whenever you saw the Avengers movie with a bunch of new superheroes, you already had character development. It can also work in one film. If you watch Guardians of the Galaxy 2014, we get acquainted with 5 new characters in one movie. That film worked out just fine. It is my best rated Marvel movie with a 10 out of 10. Now back to Eternals. We have some big names filling these roles in. The lead role this time goes to Gemma Chan, also familiar for playing Minerva in Captain Marvel. Yeah, she's like a total different character in this film, in the same universe. Well, she is assisted by names as Angelina Jolie, Salma Hayek, Kumail Nanjiani, Kit Harington, and a lot more. Well, unfortunately, all those characters did not help this film. It is too much in a very short time. Well, short. And then I'm talking about 10 Eternals now, but actually they wanted to start with 12. The studio said, no man, 12 is too much. Take it down a notch. Make it 10. Okay. Because of all those characters, there was not room for enough character development. In Guardians of the Galaxy, I got like attached to like a raccoon and a tree. And here, it's a shame. Because we got brilliant actors and actresses portraying these roles. But they don't get utilized to their possibilities. I'm even forgetting to mention Brian Tyree Henry from like Atlanta, like Paperboy. He's awesome as Paperboy in Atlanta, but in this film, Gemma Chan is like the lead role, but she gets downplayed by the big names. This film shows us a time span of 7,000 years, crammed in 2.5 hours. I think this could be better as a Disney series, because then you could have some proper character development. In my June review, I refer to it as Game of Thrones in space. This is not Game of Thrones in space, but we have a lot of Game of Thrones characters. Jon Snow is here, Robb Stark is here, and they both are in love or have an affair or are boning Gemma Chan's character named Cersei. So Jon Snow and Robb Stark are boning Cersei. Yeah, and really boning, like Rob Stark is boning Cersei like on the beach. I don't mind a good humping scene, but that humping scene was like so out of tone with the rest of the movie. It's like, here's the movie, humping scene. There's the rest of the movie. It felt a little out of place. But yeah, if you want to see some good humping on the beach, go for it. By watching this scene, not by doing it yourself. Or do it yourself. What do I care? The development of characters who are very interesting fell flat. Barry Keoghan plays Druig, a character with such great powers. He can like mind control like whole civilizations. But he's one of the 10, so not all are bad. I like the character of Gilgamesh, who has a very strange but cool connection with Thena's character. The MCU is really digging into nice things. I like when we started in 2008, just plain on Earth. But we expanded soon to planets like Asgard. Went to quantum voids with Ant-Man. Discovered the multiverse with the Ancient One, and in Endgame, and in all the other series. So now we are seeing a film about the creation of this universe and Earth. Very interesting, if it was done right. It's a little bit darker and everything. Also felt a lot like DC, because there are like straight DC references. Yeah man, they are referencing Superman, Batman, Alfred. Holy hell. I like to compare this movie with Dune also. Dune has approximately the same runtime as this movie. With Dune, it felt a little bit like dragged. So there I saw like the only first 30 pages of an 800-page book. So it got like stretched very long. This time, they are like cramming in 7,000 years. There you go, bang, in one film. Yeah, that's too much. With 10 characters all introduced in one film. Compared to Dune, we only see like 1/3 of all the characters. In the next installment, the next introductions will come. Character and plot development was too obvious, which is a shame. After 10 minutes, I could see like simple Hollywood tropes like, yeah, you're going to be a traitor. Or things like, yeah, you're gonna die. The story of Jack Kirby, the directing of Chloe Zhao, I think this could be a better match. It didn't work. Somehow, Marvel or Disney or both, or just call it the studio has too much of a hand in it. It felt a little bit like check the box, like check every box and we'll get through. Yeah, not for me. Okay, this film has some great cinematography also, because it was actually shot on locations. Like the Canary Islands or Australia, the CGI in this movie was a hit and miss. The presence and depiction of Arishem, yeah, that was awesome. It gave me the same feeling when you're watching Dormammu in Doctor Strange. The creatures though, the deviants, demon dogs, yeah, they were too CGI blah. They felt very boring and I felt disconnected with the film when they appeared on screen. I mean, the Ghostbusters demon dogs from Zool made more impact and are more scary. So yeah. And now for my recommendation. Go to the cinema dry, or does this flick require a high? High. Go in high. The idea is great. We have incredible actors, we have an incredible director and an incredible story. Sadly, it's not well developed. Too much characters, we have a convoluted story with time jumps, pacing issues and out of tone scenes. So use an edible and have some fun with this film. I left the theater disappointed for the first time after watching an MCU movie. I give you the chance to make the best out of it. So smoke and drink away before seeing this flick. This movie doesn't give a feeling for a rewatch. Sadly, my score 4 out of 10. Yeah, that's not good. Thanks for watching and subscribe for your cinematic therapy sessions. Well, unfortunately, see, and we got introduced to Star-Lord and